Hi, I'm Hoku, and I'm a senior at Hilo School.
Hi, my name is Seneca, and I'm a freshman at Hilo High School.
Hi, my name is Callie, and I'm a freshman at Hilo High School.
And we are representing Hawaii. Our visitation to the Tsunami Museum. I've lived in Hilo my whole life and only went to the museum once before we came over to learn about it and represent it. I went on no field trips in elementary school to learn about tsunamis and was pretty much in the dark regarding them. Going recently opened my eyes to how much I didn't know and how much learning I would have to do to be tsunami ready. While there, I explored what they had to offer. There was information everywhere. You learned something new every turn you took. It was interesting seeing all the different exhibits and things they had in the museum. They had videos you could watch, posters you could read, pictures you could look at, stories you could learn from, as well as the different artifacts they had. The interactive tsunami simulator was a fun way of learning how tsunamis are formed. It had you evaluate the tsunami, decide to evacuate, guess how much damage it would cause, and much more. A very effective tool to get people interested in tsunamis.
Much like Hoku, I haven't been to the Tsunami Museum many times, but our opportunities with representing the museum allowed me to fully take in all of the information there. Another interactive machine that caught my eye was the Tsunami Wave Simulation Machine. The machine applied the pressure given to reenact how waves distribute that pressure over far distances. They did this by using real water and a model of downtown Hilo. This helped to show how waves of different heights and strengths could affect the city in the event of those waves becoming strong enough to be a tsunami.
Growing up, I never really visited this museum until this opportunity came along. I was not born here, but even when we moved here, we never took the time to go visit it. Even in my elementary schools, we never went out to go visit and learn about tsunamis. But just this recently, when I went to the museum, one thing that I really remember and really liked from visiting the Pacific Tsunami Museum was their posters on the wall. There were many different kinds of posters and information, but what caught my eye the most were the posters of the tsunamis that have happened here in the past, how the tsunamis have affected us, how we overcame it, and it also showed us pictures of the damage that was done to our island.
How to reach out to young people. Creating a story. We interviewed around 30 high school students from the Wakayama Prefecture. We asked if they knew the story Inamura no Hi, and if they did, when and where they learned it. All 30 of them replied that they knew the story and that they had learned about it in elementary school. This way of teaching is effective and should be adopted for the Pacific Tsunami Museum. When we attended the Iwate Tsunami Memorial Museum exchange event, the Japanese students there taught the story of a girl surviving a tsunami through kamishibai, showing that books and stories are a way to help teach young people about tsunamis. We would create a story about a local community member's experience with tsunamis, using visuals like kamishibai does. Sort of something like the book shown in the pictures, but much more child-friendly and with more visuals. We would then help teach young people about tsunamis and tsunami preparedness, and how important disaster preparedness is, as a tsunami can happen at any moment. This story would be given to a certain grade in elementary school, such as 3rd grade, where the students would read the story and then come to the museum and build off what they learned in the story.
Social media. Social media is key in connecting to young people. We should start posting informative posts and videos about tsunamis and the museum to get young people interested. Short videos are key in gathering interest, showing videos on fun things at the museum such as the wave machine and the interactive tsunami creation map, as shown in the video, to get young people to come and check out the museum.
Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where should I go?
Go straight dead center.
You should always start running uphill. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Oh, that didn't
my god.
Oh. Damn. I felt that one in my ankles though. Okay, I gotta go.
Advertisement. We can create commercials and radio ads on the tsunamis and the museum. We can also advertise to families with young kids to come and explore the museum, so that children can learn and start thinking about tsunamis when they are young. We can also advertise to the tourists to come and check out the museum. The museum is in a prime location right on Bayfront, which is by stores where tourists shop. If we can get the tourists to start coming to the museum, more and more people will know about the museum and start to visit it. Ambassadors. We were given the grateful opportunity to present about tsunamis and tsunami preparedness at the Iwate Tsunami Memorial Museum Exchange event. Before this, all three of us barely knew anything about tsunamis. We were as clueless as the rest of our generation, but since getting into this, we have learned so much. Getting more young people to become ambassadors like us would be a good step in spreading information. The more young people there are, the easier it is to create events catered to young people and get their interest piqued. Thank you for listening to our presentation.